Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Masu Pro Wrestling. I'm your host and sole commentator, Masu Pro Wrestlington, and we are continuing the MPW draft. If you don't know what that is, the MPW draft is the draft between the Icon and the Idol division. We will have a member representing the Icon division, which is Potato, the open weight champion, the new open weight champion. And he will face an opponent in the Idol division. Winner will get the first draft pick for their division. And Potato has actually already been drafted. Potato has been drafted to the Idol division, but will still be representing the Icon division for this matchup. We have had, I believe, 8 each, so 16 total wrestlers, and we will have 2 more matches tonight for the draft, and we will start our first, this week we will start, or this episode, in the semi and main event of the night. We will determine some members for championship matches throughout the week as well, and we're about to have a rematch of the century. Potato is the newest openweight champion, but the former openweight champion and the person that failed, or their cash-in was thwarted for the golden opportunity, going up one-on-one representing the Idol division. And Glitchy has yet to be drafted. So anybody, so Glitchy is still up for drafts. We have quite a handful of people. A lot of really big names still haven't been drafted. Bonk hasn't been drafted. Garreth hasn't been drafted. Minty hasn't been drafted. Many big names haven't been drafted yet. And we could even see some new faces we've never seen before in the draft. It's all anything is possible here in MPW, and we're going to start off with this rematch between Glitchy and Potato. Tries to run right through Glitchy, but how do you go through someone that big, the size of Glitchy? Headbutt to the back of the neck. And this will be a good test to show if Potato is not too green when it comes to being a champion. Could that championship be a fluke, or will this show that Potato has a fighting champion, has a shot at defending the openweight championship? Because the hardest time to defend the championship is the first and the second title defense, I would say. Not many people make it past the first, not many people make it past the second, and Glitchy just grabbing the head of Potato, squeezing the temples. The Potato trying to get out of it, and does. Potato will have to defend his championship in the coming weeks, so this is perfect chance for Potato to practice. Glitchy eyeing up Potato already. Goes for something, hooks the arm around, but Potato gets that left strike, catches the forearm though. Knee strike. Potato finally trying to pick up steam, but Glitchy just too strong, pushing him off her. Glitchy now has him on the apron. Pulls him back in, saying he can't go anywhere. Potato chopping Glitchy. Ooh, Potato. I mean, Glitchy is one of the reasons I have my own commentary booth and I'm not down there with the French-Canadian commentators table. Glitchy's a scary person to deal with, and that intimidation is going to follow, or you're going to find that intimidation in the ring. The size difference between Potato and Glitchy is immense. And I mean, with Glitchy, you never know, or it's hard to tell who's going to be able to stack up against someone as strong as Glitchy running DDT. But Potato is a pretty strong person, trying to block her from going outside the ring. Potato going up top. We don't usually see potatoes fly, but this might be falling with style. Double axe handle right in front of those French-Canadian commentators I was just talking about. Flips a German suplex on the floor by the openweight champion. And like I say, with many openweight champions, you want to be able to fight on the outside of the ring. This is their domain. You want to be able to hold yourself on the outside. Of course, this is not a falls count anywhere match. They do have till the count of 10 to get back into the ring. But for right now, Potato can use this outside to his advantage. Sends Glitchy in at the 3 count. And now Potato maybe looking to put away his opponent, just like he did at CU. Next time, no, Glitchy had it scouted this time. Ducks it. Back and forth, clothesline. And now Potato gets back up on his feet. Ooh, misses the right hand. It gets chopped right in the throat, it looks like. I think it looked like that uppercut clipped Potato in the throat. Saito suplex! Potato rolling, maybe just wants to get this over with. 1, 2, and the Saito suplex seemed to just be enough for Potato, picking up another Icon win. It is 5-3, or now 6-3 for the Icon division. And Potato, the openweight champion, he's looking a little bit rough, but he is looking, you know, he took a beating, but he looks like he's taking it in strides. Potato takes down Glitchy for a second time, starting his Season 3 off with a win, and getting the Icon division another early draft pick. Who will the Icon division choose for their next draft pick, for the 9th draft pick for the Icon division? We will see next. It's time to see who will be draft picked for the Icon division. The Icon division, for their 9th draft pick, has selected GlitchyBasturds. I mean, Glitchy may have come off with a loss, but she's a winner for the Icon division. The Icon division has been poaching a lot of idols. A little mix of both in the Icon division, but a lot of idols have been taken. And Glitchy will be joining them. Will be joining the likes of idols like T-Rize Blueness and Tyranno Maximum. And Glitchy is another spot. The former openweight champion, a 3-time Idol Division champion, truly has done it all in the Idol Division. Can she do it in the Icon Division? And who will be selected for the Idol Division? It could be MPW's newest signee. Hasn't even made his in-ring debut, but for the 9th draft pick for the Idol Division, it will be Jin. The newest signee to MPW, didn't even touch a division yet. And he is looking to be the newest idol, joining the likes of ShmeepsWorld, Greg, Potato, BA, Tycho, UnchainedDraven, Merlin, MamaInu. We will see what this new up-and-comer has in store, and we'll see how he does in the Idol Division. We will move on to the last match of the draft, and anybody that is undrafted will be drafted in the subliminary draft. I can't remember what that's called, but I think that's what it's called. They will be drafted after, and you can check on www.mpw.cawxb. All right, the last match for the Icon v Idol division to determine the final draft picks, and every other draft pick will be done off the air and will be on our website. Representing the Idol division is Greg, or the Icon division is Greg. Greg was drafted as the 2nd draft pick for the Idol division and is an Idol division member now, but for Greg, he is representing the Icon division here tonight. This is his last match as an Icon for the rest of Season 3. And Greg, unfortunately, you know, coming off of a big loss, lost his championship, but the Coalition are 3 for 3 in their matches. Could this be Greg's defining moment for him? You know, there was a lot of conversation between, is BA Tycho fit to lead the Coalition after losing to Greg and losing the championship to Greg. Greg ended up getting the championship, losing that opportunity. If Greg loses here, this could be a big scratch mark on Greg's record. He's the only Coalition to have gotten a world title, so that still has to speak for something to be a former world champion, but this could be a big a big moment against Greg. One half of the tag team champions still undrafted. Emrys Morgana picked up a big win against Bonk and Dragthulu, regaining the tag team championship once again. ShmeepsWorld has been drafted to... Or has ShmeepsWorld been drafted? I don't think ShmeepsWorld has been drafted yet, actually. Yes, ShmeepsWorld and Emrys both yet to be drafted, actually. The tag team champions are still free agents. Could this be Emrys' last match as an idol? Greg versus Emrys. Former champion versus champion. Oh, discus forearm caught off as Emrys taking it to Greg. I mean, Greg is not normally super, was never had a huge track record. He was sort of the underdog, would pick up wins, use his size as his advantage, but after going up against Flair, maybe his confidence is wavered a little bit. Drop kick, but the Greg Nation stands behind Greg no matter what the Coalition or anyone has to say on commentary. The shoulder and elbow tie-up, fighting for control. Greg's going to get that control, pushing Emrys into the corner. Our senior official going to break it up. And goes for the punch, ducks it, does Emrys. And a super kick with the long legs of Greg. Pulling Emrys in for a knee strike. That's what the former champion is all about. Off the ropes. Leg kick. Off the ropes, moonsault by Greg. Goes for the cover on Emrys. Like I said, you know, everything I said goes out the window. Greg going in crazy. Emrys rolling up Greg. Kick out at 1. A little bit too early to call it. Greg with the uppercut. Gets caught again by Emrys. High kicks and low kicks. Scoops the leg. Drop kick. Showing that Taekwondo, Muay Thai martial arts skills of Emrys. Bounces off the rope for a bulldog off the springboard. Greg is back up to his feet off the ropes. Flying forearm. Greg is explosive here. Greg is the only professional wrestler I've ever seen that's able to fight in pants like those. Getting Emrys into the corner. Greg. What is Greg looking for in the corner? Forearm to the spine. Going for a clubbing blow on the back. Misses it. Emrys. Leg lariat. And Emrys. Inside leg kicks. Kick to the gut. A little bit of a combination of kicks. Trying to keep Greg down. Now choking him out. Emrys up top again, going for maybe a flying elbow. No, thinks against it. Off the springboard, though. A little bit too far for her luck. Sends Emrys into the ring. Neither Greg nor Emrys have their teams in their corner. Across the ring, knees up. It's very rare you see Emrys without ShmeepsWorld. Ooh, just holding that weight onto Emrys' neck. Emrys rolls through, though. Oh, nearly going for a pin. Catches her that time. Goes for a drop kick. And Greg thinks it might be over. Referee out of position. Kick out at 0. Referee was so out of position. And Emrys once again gets that knee driven into her face like a car crash. And Greg taking it slower. Gonna hold her down. Grab the arms and pull back the fingies. Double knees. For Greg, it's about proving his worth in the coalition. For Emrys, it's about holding your own without. ShmeepsWorld sweeps the leg. Like a house of pancakes, Greg goes for the cover, thinks it's over. 1, 2, kick out of 2. Greg has to work all his way back up, pushing Emrys up against the ropes with those forearms. Sends her off the ropes. Spear, no! Thwarted by Emrys with the knee. Emrys got the knee up just in time. Hemlock! Hemlock on Greg. Greg's got nowhere to go. Getting that, gets the boot over his head. Greg nearly had it. Hurricane Rana catches him. Emrys gonna meet Greg on the outside. Going all the way around to the French-Canadian commentators table. Emrys wants to finish this in the ring. Maybe she's feeling desperate. Sharing a war of words with Greg there. Hurricane Rana off the top. And Emrys once again looking to fly. This time a Hurricane Rana again off the top. Sending black powder! Black powder! 2 to Greg, and Emrys picks up a win for the Idols, making it 6-4 to finish it off. The Idols will get the last draft pick. Emrys Morgana a massive win over her opponent as we'll move on to the next match. These are the 10 and final draft picks that will be shown on MPW TV for the Idol division. Bonk will be drafted. Emrys Morgana earned the Idol division first draft pick, and Bonk will be brought here. I mean, two-time Icon Division champion, former openweight champion, going to the Idol division. I mean, this is going to be a deadly foe to handle. I mean, Dragthulu in the Icon division, he's no longer competing against his tag partner anymore. Bonk is a free-ranged horse going into the Idol division. I mean, the Idol division's got a pretty stacked roster so far. The final 10 draft picks for the Idol division, starting with draft pick number 1, Shmeeps. Draft pick number 2, Greg. Third was Potato. Fourth was B.A. Tycho. Fifth was UnchainedAwesome. Draven was 6th. Merlin was 7th. 8th was MamaInu. 9th was the newly signed Jin. And now 10th was Bonk. It will not be the last of the Idol division's draft picks. There are still undrafted people, but this is the last of the top 10. A huge pick for the Idol division. I mean, this draft has done nothing but give people opportunities, and I think that this is a great chance for Bonk. I mean, we talked about Glitchy having done everything in the Idol division, going to the Icon division. That's the same thing happening for Bonk. Going to the Idol division, having done everything in the Icon division. We'll have to see how the Idol division fares against the Super Naiyan. I mean, many familiar faces will meet Bonk. I mean, from the Icon division, Greg, Potato, B.A. Tycho, Unchained, Merlin, Jin wasn't an Icon, but... So this was 6 of the 10 draft picks, we'd say, were from the Icon division, 4 from the Idol division, so the Idol division has been thoroughly changed up. And the Icon Division will have the last pick of the night, which the Icon Division has had the pleasure of having the first picks of almost every night. But we'll end it off here on this one for the draft, and we will go into our 2 matches to start the qualifiers for the Icon and the Idol Division Gauntlet match. The final draft pick of the first ever MPW draft. I'm shocked this guy didn't make it into the top 10 overall draft picks. Made it into the top 10 for the Icon Division. But, I mean, such a fitting opportunity for Garreth Unported, having his entire Season 2 stripped from him for the Icon Division. Garreth Unported is going to stay in the Icon Division. He was unable to challenge for the Icon Division Championship all Season 2. And in Season 3, he has that chance again. Can Garreth do it? Garreth Unported. A massive pick for the Icon Division. Former Icon Division champion, Ultimate Openweight champion winner, former longest reigning Openweight champion, 2-time Openweight champion. I mean, it's criminal that this guy... I mean, he's a troublemaker, but it's criminal this guy took so long to get drafted. We'll see you guys in our next match coming up. All right, no more interruptions as we move on to our semi-main event. These are going to be the matches to determine the participants. This is a qualifying match for the Icon Division Championship. The championship will be defended for the first time ever in a gauntlet match consisting of six total competitors. Over the next week, we will determine the 4 competitors will qualify, plus the champion making 5, and the 6th champion being a wild card. Anyone that lost or was not in the qualifying matches could be selected to shake things up, really have to earn that championship. With a gauntlet match, you got to go through everybody to become the champion. It is going to be the hardest championship match for any champion to defend in. And starting off for the Icon Division, Tyranno Maximum, one of the only idols to win their draft pick match. Ty was able to pick up a huge win and is here to pick up a huge win in the Icon Division. Their first ever Icon Division match. Tyranno beat Sleepy in this match, and Sleepy was not drafted on screen, but I am being told in my earpiece that Sleepy is the 11th draft pick for the Icon Division, so Ty might meet Sleepy in the ring once again. This could be Ty's first ever Icon Division championship, first major championship in MPW. But something that you're never prepared is to go up against is a thing of this craziness, an uncertainty, a strangeness in the arena, a bear. I mean, you never know what kind of thoughts are going through the head of a bear. A bear was drafted 2 picks before Tyranno, was the 6th overall draft pick for the Icon Division, well, the 6th draft pick for the Icon Division. A bear, I don't know if they're gonna have a little bit of a maybe not totally all there after seeing Greg, their best friend and partner, lose their match against Emrys. I mean, that's got to take a hit to the Coalition, especially with already having a bit of infighting potential issues. Will the Coalition be fine? Who knows, as the Bear is going to be entering the qualifiers for the Icon Division Champion. The winner of this match will be the first person to qualify at Living Legends Season 3 for the Icon Division Championship. Tyranno Maximum versus a Bear. I mean, Ty is known for shocking the world, but how shocking would it be for Ty to be able to take someone this big out? Oh my god, just collapsing into Tyranno. A Bear also picked up their win in the... Oh, across the ring. Spin move. Fancy kick by the Bear. The Bear also picked up a huge win over Draven for their draft pick during draft pick night. They were the last person of the first night of draft picks to pick up their win. Ripcord knee, already looking to end it with the Bear. Ooh, almost a 2 count, but just a 1 as Tyranno kicks out. I mean, just kicking out, another ripcord knee in the corner, just kicking out of a Bear. A standing shooting star press has got to be a task and a half. This Bear could weigh up to 500 pounds, maybe even more. Flips over Ty for the Boston Crab, but very close to the ropes, and the ref's going to call it. Rope break. Break it up on the ropes. Break it up. And a Bear right hand clobbering blow to the back. Goes to the opposite corner. Ty is already looking in a completely devastated position. The Bear wants to get this win. If not for himself, but for Greg. Another kick out at 1. The elbows straight down. 12-6. Onto Tyranno's head. And we're going to send Ty into the corner. The Bear once again going to the opposite corner. Booty from a Bear into the ribs, and Ty just trying to get out of it. The Bear has the upper head. Head kick from Ty. How did you even reach up that far? Bear catches him, Samoan drop. Ty, though. Ty is shocking the Bear after such an assault. How can Ty make it all the way back up to their feet? Tries to go off the ropes, but the Bear's got him. Goes for a bear hug, I think. Ty punches to the face, off the ropes, bouncing, catching the Bear's ears for a head scissor. Tyranno getting the Bear back up. Bear shoves Ty off. Now Ty again with that steam like a house on fire. Super kick to the back, or from the behind to the Bear, rolls through. The Bear, once again, fireman's carry, sending Ty, bringing him over to the corner, face first, off the turnbuckle. And now choking out Ty. The frustration on the Bear. I mean, that's a wild animal at the end of the day. Hooks the leg on Ty. Could this be enough? 1. Another kick out at 1. Ty is showing absolutely no wear and tear as the Bear tries to end this fair. Off the ropes, no, gets stopped, rethinks it. Goes for an axe handle, Ty rolls through. I mean, Ty has one elevated elbow, or clothesline. Ty has one to shock the world. Could Ty win their first match as an icon against the Bear? Bear hug! The Bear has Ty cinched in the bear hug. And Ty barely getting out. Extinction! Bomb to the Bear, lifting the Bear over their shoulders. Rolling the Bear over, could be in the ropes though. 1, 2, oh, not enough. Not enough damage has been dealt to the bear. Super kick. Caught again, though. Or caught clothesline. Ty pulled an extinction bomb out of nowhere, but it wasn't enough. Oh, headbutt to Ty. 1, 2, kick out of 2. The running headbutt from a bear. Ty is looking wobbly on their feet. They're looking in trouble. Bear hug, spine buster. And I think that just might be it for Tyranno Maximum. No! 2.9, Ty kicks out. 2.5. This is the agency you see when it's a shot at the championship. Ty floats over, falling, inverted DDT. Ty, maximum impact. Maximum impact to a bear. 2, no, kick out at 2. Still not enough to take out a bear. What is it gonna take? Float over DDT. Ty going up top for the first time in Season 3. Will we see it? A blender! Ty has hit everything, plus the kitchen sink on the bear. 1, 2, 3! And Tyranno will be the first to qualify for the Icon Division. Continuing their win streak. Could the Icon Division be the place for Tyranno Maximum? An insane fight, once again shocking the world, the MPW audience. As we'll move on to our main event of the night for the Idol Division qualifying match. All right, it is time for the main event of the evening, the Idol Division Championship qualifiers. Making his in-ring debut, he was the 9th draft pick for the Idol Division. The newest signee to MPW, it is Jin. It's exactly what it's that thing you drink, or that your uncle drank in New Year's that made him very funny. It's Jin. I mean, what is a better opportunity than your opening match being a qualifier for the Idol Division Championship? Jin could walk away here after his first match with an Idol Division Championship. Wait, I fucking totally fucked up, didn't I? I did fuck up. I booked him against someone that's not an idol. Jin's still gonna be in the match, but I booked him against someone that I wanted to wish this upon the world, but I couldn't do that match. Okay. Sorry. I completely booked the wrong person. My notes are becoming terrible. No, that's still... I'm trying, like... Okay. We'll do... Alright. Sorry, I'm like, oh, this match would be good, and then I'm like, wait, they're not in the same division anymore. That's gonna be the hardest part right now, is remembering the divisions. Can I edit match? Apologies for the inconvenience. But hey, you get to see your entrance again. Okay. Here we go. It wouldn't be an MPW if I didn't mess something up. Oh, that I didn't realize you guys completely could see what's going on, so I completely forgot to change it. Okay, well, whatever. This is who you're fighting. All right, it's time for the main event of the evening. For the Idol Division qualifying match. Making his in-ring debut, the newest signee to MPW, it's Jin. And I'm not talking about that stuff in the cupboard your uncle drank at New Year's. We're talking about the newest member of the MPW and the newest Idol. And, I mean, what is a better opportunity than to get a shot at the Idol Division Championship, or a qualifying match for the Idol Division Championship, in your first in-ring debut? Jin could come out with an 1-0 record and a shot at the Idol Division Championship. Could be the quickest champion we've seen in MPW history. Could win the championship within 2 matches. But of course, the Idol Division is stacked with many different competitors. We'll have to see how Jin handles himself in this match. He was the 9th draft pick for the Idol Division. We'll see if that was a good choice for the Idol Division, or if this young up-and-comer is going to have a rude awakening. Because you're in the big leagues now, kid. And that is exactly what he is going to be dealing with. The 2-time Idol Division champion, former openweight champion, first ever Idol Division champion, dancing with Draven. Dancing with Draven, looking to get her 3rd Idol Division championship. We talk about the different kinds of people in the Idol Division, you know, what it takes to be a champion, and Idol Division Championship is almost synonymous with Draven. A perfect litmus test for any new competitor coming into MPW. This will not be an easy match for Jin, but maybe it will be a good proving ground. Show everybody in the back what you're made of. Jump into that lion's den. Draven versus Jin. I mean, if I'm Jin, this is not who I want to see for my first match, but I am not Jin, you know. Maybe I want to be able to go up against someone that I, you know, will be a good show of strength for me. Belly to belly already out the gate. Picking up a win against Draven is going to put your name on the map. Goes over the top rope. Senton right across vertically on the spine of Draven. And now picking up Draven from a deadlift power slam or power bomb. Draven hasn't had many opportunities at the Idol Division, hasn't really gotten those chances, Snapmare. But maybe, just maybe, this could be that opportunity to get back into the fighting force, as it's been all Jin opening match. Over Jin, Luthez press, rating, punches down. Rings of Saturn locked in on Jin. Immediately rolling through though, gets up, off the ropes. Draven catches Jin. It seems like Draven might be trying to use some wrestling tactics. Oh, Dragon Screw leg whip. That's what won Flair the championship. Using the grappling tactics to try and take Jin down. 1, Kick out at 1 from Draven. Whether you have Draven beat or not, it does not matter because Draven is one of the hardest idols to put down. So it's going to be a hard fight. As Jin seems fired up in the corner. Monkey flip from Jin out of the corner. Straight to the center of the ring. 1, 2, 3. What a quick match. And I forgot to change the music, so we got a different music from the sound guy, or the sound guy forgot to change the music, but what a quick match for Jin. Qualifying in the Idol division, that patented monkey flip, making his journey to the MPW top. As we will see you guys next time. That was our main event of the night. We will see you guys next week.